Good morning. Good morning and welcome to Shorecrest's Upper School Awards Ceremony. My name is Nancy Spencer and I'm the head of Shorecrest Preparatory School. Before we begin, I'd like to mention that we are recording this event and it will be available on our website. I'd also like to take this opportunity to ask everyone to please silence their cell phones. Thank you. Let me start with my warm congratulations to the class of 2023 and to your parents, family, and friends. It feels as if it was just yesterday that the seniors were painting their names on their senior parking lot spaces and cheering for their class at homecoming competitions. How fast the year has flown by. This morning, we take the time to acknowledge the achievements of members of our upper school community. They have excelled in many different activities and contributed in significant ways during this past school year. It is an opportunity to recognize the excellence of our students and honor the many ways in which they've contributed to the mission of Shorecrest. I am delighted to start this morning's program by announcing this year's recipient of the Elizabeth Samuelson Community Spirit Award. I'd like to welcome Elizabeth to the stage as she joins me in presenting this award. The Elizabeth Samuelson Community Spirit Award is presented to the Shorecrest community member who, in the opinion of the head of school and the school division heads, best builds and supports the community spirit at Shorecrest. Elizabeth Samuelson was literally the first person from Shorecrest whom I met, as she and former board chair Beth Vivio were the co-chairs of the head of school search committee, which brought me to Shorecrest. Elizabeth's commitment to Shorecrest, combined with her warmth and intelligence, were immediately obvious to me on that very first day. During her time at Shorecrest, Elizabeth engaged in every possible volunteer activity, modeled inclusivity, and was a magnet for attracting others to be involved in the school. This award acknowledges the importance of community building and the positive energy an individual can bring to our school. Among other activities, Mrs. Samuelson served on the Board of Trustees for 11 years, was board chair from 2016 to 2018, chaired the big event, served on the leadership committees for 3 capital campaigns, and regularly opened her home to students, parents, and community organizations. She's also the proud parent of 2 Shorecrest alumni, Aiden, class of 2019, and Aaliyah, class of 2020. Recipients of this award are recognized with a plaque at this ceremony, and their names will be added to the Elizabeth Samuelson Community Spirit plaque in Charger Commons. This year's recipient embodies the essence of community spirit, both as a Shorecrest parent and as a member of the Shorecrest staff. She is often the first stop for people who have questions about a wide variety of Shorecrest topics. Her extensive body of knowledge, combined with her insightful perspective about so many school situations and a calm approach in time of crisis, demonstrates her capability and commitment to the Shorecrest community. She has also been an incredible support to me as well during my tenure as head of school. Our recipient works tirelessly on behalf of Shorecrest students, faculty, staff, families. Whether it is greeting experiential school students every morning in the car line, ensuring that the overall school calendar is accurate, providing snacks for the softball team, or taking notes at the Board of Trustees' monthly meetings, all speak to her central role in helping ensure the success of the Shorecrest community. Please join me in congratulating the 2023 recipient of the Elizabeth Samuelson Community Spirit Award, Ms. Julie Meyer. And now, please welcome Stacy Conroy to the stage, who will present the Anne Frank Humanitarian Award.
Good morning. Thank you, Nancy. It is an honor to represent the Florida Holocaust Museum in St. Petersburg, one of the largest museums in North America, honoring the millions who suffered and died during the Nazi era. The museum is dedicated to teaching the inherent worth and dignity of human life to prevent future genocides. As incidents of bigotry and discrimination increase, some here in our own neighborhoods, it has never been more important to recognize those in our community who model understanding, acceptance, and compassion. In 2001, the Florida Holocaust Museum established the Anne Frank Humanitarian Program, designed to honor high school students who exemplify our vision. Principals, guidance counselors, and teachers from across the Tampa Bay area nominated outstanding students who they believe hold true to the nature and spirit of Anne Frank, who, despite everything she endured, did not abandon her ideals. She wrote in her diary, and I quote, "In spite of everything, I still believe that people are truly good at heart." I am pleased to present this award to Davin Fudge. Can stand here while I talk about you for a minute. Davin's motto is, "Every day is a gift," and you can see him embracing it every day through his commitment to family, friends, and community. Since the 9th grade, Davin has been a dedicated and dependable volunteer for First Tee of St. Petersburg, and the First Tee program encourages youngsters to build strength of character by creating opportunities to build inner strength, self-confidence, and resilience that will empower them for their lifetimes. Davin provides a positive role model and mentor for the participants. His commitment to the environment is apparent with the hours he has spent at Fort DeSoto Park, removing invasive plants and helping with beautification projects. Davin's efforts were recognized when he was awarded the Outstanding Citizen Award by the faculty. The Florida Holocaust Museum recognizes Davin's dedication to making a difference in the lives of others. His efforts have earned him the distinction as the 2023 Anne Frank Humanitarian Award honoree for Shorecrest Preparatory School. Congratulations.
The recipient of the Kevin K. Memorial Award is given to a student that works extensively with projects and/or programs that benefit children. This student has dedicated over 200 hours working with children through the City of Seminole Recreation Center. She served as the leader of their team advisory board, where she helped plan and execute children programming, including Kids Night Out, spring break camps, Winter Fest, various field trips, and Schools Out day activities. I am pleased to announce this year's Kevin K. Memorial Award recipient to Eve Easton Blue. I'd like to next welcome to the stage the Bastis family and Dean Stacy Alexander for our next award.
Good morning. I have the honor, along with Beth, Chris, and Kimberly, to present the Kyle Bastis Memorial Award. The Kyle Bastis Memorial Award is given to the member of the senior class who will graduate with honors, high honors, or head of schools list academic distinction, and has made meaningful contributions to arts, athletics, and service during their time in the upper school. Among those eligible students who meet the qualifying criteria, the award is presented to the student who best demonstrated Kyle's character, with particular emphasis for bringing the most smiles to his or her classmates, having great enthusiasm for life, and making the halls between classes a little nicer. I would like to talk a little bit about the recipient of this award. This student can often be seen bringing joy to classmates through friendly jokes and an easygoing smile. As a member of the cross-country and football teams, his positive attitude and hard work are infectious. A committed long-distance runner, this student excelled at cross-country and rallied his teammates to train and give their all. For his senior year, he took on a new sport and joined the football team where he helped his teammates win another state championship. Not only does he excel on the field, but he is a high achiever in the classroom. He also represents Shorecrest as a student ambassador. A fun fact about this student, he is a phenomenal from-scratch baker and truly mastered the perfect cookie the faculty and students approve. It is my pleasure, along with the Bastis family, to give this award to Jake Kowalski. The Senior Service Awards are awarded to two students who have devoted their time and talent to both within our school and in the community. I'm going to say a little bit about each of these recipients. Sarah Ellis Morgan has close to 300 hours of service throughout her time in the upper school, dedicated to supporting Temple B'nai Israel and Camp Coleman. Sarah Ellis has a heart for younger students and her community. Dylan Weiner has showcased his long-standing commitment to both environmental causes and historical preservation efforts. He's earned over 400 hours of service, volunteering for Keep Pinellas Beautiful, Tampa Bay Watch, Beach Cleanup Club, Albert Woodard Airport Preservation Society, and Shorecrest Centennial. Please welcome Sarah Ellis Morgan and Dylan Weiner, your Senior Service Award recipients. Please welcome our next presenter, Mr. Eric Schneider.
Thank you, Stacy. My name is Eric Schneider. I'm the head of the upper school, and I have the honor of presenting the Bruce Haskell Spirit Award. This award is named in honor of our former head of school, Bruce Haskell, and is presented to the junior student that represents the true spirit of commitment and service. Their dedication makes a positive difference in the lives of others. Leadership and determination are significant qualities that define the character of the recipient of this award. Last year's recipient, Dylan Weiner, sits in the audience today. Joining this legacy as the 2023 recipient of the Bruce Haskell Spirit Award is Libby Senadella. Libby Senadella is recognized today as being dedicated to making a positive difference in the lives of others. She is a determined leader in the community with regards to working every day to make the hallways, classrooms, athletic fields, and club spaces a happy space for all. Libby stands for the core values by demonstrating deep respect for the people with whom she interacts. She has a reputation for being insightful, taking on roles with a smile, and gently encouraging those around her to be the best version of themselves. Libby's peers use the following words to describe her. She always checks in on me. As a new student, she went above and beyond to be welcoming. She always puts a smile on my face, especially when she knows I'm having a tough day. She is friendly and inclusive. It is notable to acknowledge the love, care, and kindness Libby projects in the upper school community has been extended to the Shorecrest Summer Camp. Starting in 6th grade, Libby has been an active member of the summer camp staff. This is notable because Lily is shaping and mentoring the lives of growing Shorecrest Chargers by showing them how important it is to be your own unique self and to be kind to each other. Help us congratulate Libby Senadella as a Bruce Haskell Spirit Award recipient. I also have the honor to give out the Carlene Vinyl Haskell Scholarship and Spirit Award. The Carlene Vinyl Haskell Scholarship and Spirit Award recognizes a member of the junior class who makes her mark as an outstanding student as well as engaged and competitive athlete. Academically, this student achieves excellent and accepts academic challenges. On the playing field, these same characteristics define the profile. Contributions to Shorecrest are consistent and genuine, representing a balance of scholarship and spirit. We are pleased to award the Carlene Vinyl Haskell Award to Kate Danielson. Kate Danielson is being recognized today as being a curious student and a competitive athlete. She is driven by inherent motivation to consistently improve upon her own successes. Academically, Kate fell in love with physics and attributes a large part of that love to Ms. Gendy, her 9th grade teacher, who helped her use self-discipline through the process of learning. Kate's devotion to the scientific method is showcased in projects, discussions, and assessments in all coursework. Athletically, Kate fell in love with the process of sailing at an early age of 6, while crewing for her older brother, Ethan. Highlights from Kate's sailing career include sailing with an all-senior team at the high school national championship as a 10th grader, serving as team captain for the Shorecrest sailing team as a junior, and sailing nationally in events such as the Atlantic Coast Championships in New York and the U18 Youth Worlds in Texas. Help us congratulate Kate Danielson as a Carlene Vinyl Haskell Scholarship and Spirit Award recipient. Our core values are guiding principles that all members of the Shorecrest community strive to embrace and model. They are embedded in our school culture and thus should be recognized in the students who embody them. The following 5 awards each honor one junior who most demonstrates the qualities of Shorecrest's core values of responsibility, respect, integrity, knowledge, and compassion. Students were nominated by their peers as well as the upper school faculty. The student recipients were previously made aware of their award and asked to reflect on the faculty or staff member who have most embodied the core value that they are being celebrated for and or have been a significant mentor during their time at Shorecrest. We will ask the faculty member to also join us on stage. Modeling the Shorecrest core value of responsibility, the recipient of this award is dependable, consistently makes good choices, and takes accountability for their actions. Congratulations to Davin Fudge. Davin has chosen Dan Burkett. Would Mr. Burkett join us on stage? Where are you, Mr. Burkett? Oh, here he comes. Davin spoke of Mr. Burkett. Mr. Burkett has always been someone I can rely on and has taught me how to balance my time to fulfill all my responsibilities properly. He has been a role model ever since freshman year and has helped me to succeed in and outside of school. He has taught me many life lessons, such as how to prepare for an interview and how to write a proper email. I have always been able to rely on Mr. Burkett to be a positive influence in my life, who truly cared about my success and helped me to be the best version of myself. This shows Mr. Burkett embodies the responsibilities of a teacher since he truly cares about helping his students to succeed in and out of the classroom. Thank you. Come on over here. Modeling the Shorecrest core value of respect, the recipient of this award treats others with dignity and is always mindful of their feelings, traditions, and rights. Congratulations to Story Pennock. Story has chosen as her faculty member Charla Gaglio. Story says about Miss Gaglio, "Last year I met Mrs. G. I was reserved, awkward, and new to town. But she immediately welcomed me with unfailing respect. Whether my struggles were academic or personal, she has always helped me through them while making me feel valued. And I have seen her do this with countless other students. I'm not the only one who feels this way. Every person I have met that has taken Miss G's classes adores her because she makes them feel seen. Mrs. Gaglio emphasizes the significance of respecting others regardless of their beliefs and treating them well even if they do something wrong. She treats every student, no matter how oblivious, obnoxious, or purely sarcastically teenager they may be, with immense respect and compassion. Watching her actions makes me feel more secure, respectfully handling difficult people with patience. She has also taught us the rarely mastered but critical art of respectful teasing. During art history, break, CT, or lunch, Mrs. G's room is typically abuzz with playing banter, but she quickly steps in if someone crosses a line of respect. Through her example, I notice that others have become more careful with their words and are even more emboldened to also step in if a joke is disrespectful. In my future endeavors of making wisecracks, debating politics, or even dealing with people I dislike, I will always hear her urging me to be compassionately respectful and to be mindful of other people's feelings. And although I have a ways to go before I embody respect the way Miss G does, I feel like a gentler person overall. So thank you for everything, Mrs. G. You are lovely. Modeling the Shorecrest value of integrity, the recipient of this award is honest, honorable, and holds strong moral principles. This individual does the right thing even when it is difficult. Congratulations to Annabella Rosen. Annabella has chosen Christy Dowling. She says about Ms. Dowling, in the short time Ms. Dowling has taught me so much about progressing through life as both a student and a citizen of the world. Ms. Dowling moves through life unabashedly herself, and I'd like to believe that her influence has sparked a similar urge in me to be unabashedly myself. Her unabashed nature extends to the classroom. Ms. Dowling is never shy about ensuring every task is completed truthfully and to its full potential. Ms. Dowling's determination to maintain integrity is infectious, and I'm the infected, both in and out of the classroom. Beyond simply being my English teacher, I'm advised by Ms. Dowling as a copy editor in the Chronicle. Ms. Dowling has uttered the phrase responsible journalism too many times, yet that dedication keeps me eternally checking quotes, facts, and sources. My work with Ms. Dowling, who possesses an immense amount of both passion and integrity, is reflected in myself and will continue to be reflected in myself as I carry forward in life. So while I'm incredibly honored to receive this award, credit is due not only to Ms. Dowling, but to Brian, Al, Kayla, Mr. Seymour, and a myriad of other teachers who have encouraged me to possess their level of integrity. Modeling the Shorecrest core value of knowledge, the recipient of this award vigorously pursues knowledge for its own sake, not just for grades or other outcomes. They seek first to understand, then master, and put that knowledge to good use, never shying away from challenging material. Congratulations to Misha Drunov. Misha has chosen Melissa Estramera. Way in the back. Misha writes of Miss Estramera, when I first came to Shorecrest in 10th grade, I took AP Computer Science Principles as one of my electives. Immediately, I knew that Miss Estramera would be someone I could rely on both to guide me through this course and to create an environment that was comfortable for everyone. She's always open for your questions, whether they're academic or about life. I enjoyed her class so much that I took AP Computer Science A the following year. Due to some scheduling issues, I couldn't take the class normally. Ms. Estramera suggested that I take it as an independent study. She gave me the chance to learn on my own, offering help whenever I needed it. Besides teaching me the ins and outs of Java, she taught me how to properly manage my time without being overbearing. She taught me that it's okay to struggle with some topics. She taught me how to learn independently. The core value of knowledge represents Ms. Estramera not only because of her vast knowledge of programming languages, but also because of her ability to share her wisdom in a way that fits individual students best. Modeling the Shorecrest core value of compassion, the recipient of this award is kind-hearted and cares deeply about others. Able to understand and feel what others are experiencing, they turn empathy into action and make a difference in the lives of those who may be underrepresented, forgotten, or mistreated. Congratulations to Libby Senadella. Libby has chosen Casey McDonough. All right, Casey. Oh, here he comes. Libby writes about Casey. Casey has taught me so much about how to be a kinder, more compassionate person in my community. He makes sure that every student who walks into his room feels welcomed and heard. He helped me realize how important it is to see every perspective in different situations in order to communicate better with other people. I am forever grateful for all of the time he takes out of his day to listen and give advice to myself and my friends. It is obvious to everyone at the school that Casey cares for and loves his students. I'd like to introduce Coach Anthony McCall and Linda Holmes for our athletic awards.
Our Triple Crown Award. This award is presented to a high school student athlete who participated in at least 3 varsity sports this year. The individual who wins this award are challenged and committed to being ultimate Charger athletes. This year, we have 16 student athletes who have earned this distinction.
Please hold your applause until the final recipient has been called to the stage. We have 4 freshmen. First one is Izzy Brown. Please hold your applause. Alexia Bucci. Alex Estremera. Ava Stanton. We have 5 sophomores. Nicholas Bearden. Ahmad Crumedy. Enrique Negron. Wes Ryan. Jocelyn Shepard. We have 2 juniors, Cooper Phillips. Jensen Halleck Wishner.
We have 5 seniors. Miley McDonough. Taylor Register. She's taking an exam. Okay. All right. Jack Satterfield. Emma Silverthorne. Alex Wazatsky. We'd also like to recognize that Miley McDonough and Taylor Register have competed in 3 or more varsity sports seasons every year during their time in high school. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2023 Triple Crown Award recipients.
The next award is our Fran Risser Outstanding Female Athlete Award. This award is presented to the upperclassman who has represented herself as the outstanding female athlete at Shorecrest based on the following criteria. She must have participated on a varsity team during the current year. She must have exhibited a high level of commitment to the practice, game, match, and meet schedules. She must have contributed significantly to the team's season and to the success of the team. She must have exhibited some, if not all, of the following traits on the court, field, track, and pool: teamwork, leadership, work ethic, commitment and loyalty, respect for coaches, teammates, opponents, and officials. With that criteria, this year's nominees are Kaja Dayan, Sonoma Cassica, and Taylor Register. This year's recipient of the Fran Risser Outstanding Female Athlete Award is Sonoma Cassica. The next award is the Coach Phil Hayford Outstanding Male Athlete Award. This award is presented to the upperclassman who has represented himself as the outstanding male athlete at Shorecrest based on the following criteria. He must have participated on a varsity team during the current school year. He must have exhibited a high level of commitment to the practice and game, match, and meet schedules. He must have contributed significantly to the team's success and to the team season. He must have exhibited some, if not all, of the following traits on the court, track, field, and pool: teamwork, leadership, work ethic, commitment and loyalty, respect for coaches, teammates, opponents, and officials. With that criteria, the following were our nominees: Nicholas Bearden and Drew Bond. This year, sorry. This year's recipient, Mr. Nicholas Bearden. Now we'll welcome to the stage our next presenter, Charlotte Gaglio.
Thank you, Coach McCall. It is my honor to be presenting 2 awards in the visual arts. The first of these is the Shorecrest Aspiring Visual Arts Award. For the Shorecrest Aspiring Visual Arts Award, teachers are asked to consider several criteria in making their nominations, including the student's effort and achievement in the visual arts, the student's overall academic achievement, and the student's creativity and talent. This year's Aspiring Visual Art Award goes to 2 amazing individuals, and they are, first of all, Miss Maddie Needler, and our second recipient is Miss Alexis Valance. The second award that I would like to present is the Janet Root Award of Excellence in the Visual Arts. This award is given in honor and to celebrate the legacy of Janet Root, longtime supporter, advocate, and champion of the arts and arts education, and to recognize the senior, and this year that will be seniors, who have demonstrated the highest standards of dedication and achievement through their work in the visual arts during their time at Shorecrest. This recognition is also accompanied by a cash award for the purchase of one of the recipients' artworks, as well as an exhibit of their work in the Root Family Gallery the following year. This year's Janet Root Award of Excellence in the Visual Arts go to 3 recipients. The first of these is Benny Ames. Our second recipient is Sarah Rose. And our third recipient is Sarah Ellis Morgan. And now, please welcome our next presenters, Mr. Ethan Updike and Mr. Michael McCarthy.
The John Philip Souza Award represents the pinnacle of achievement for a band student. Created in 1955, the award recognizes superior musicianship, dependability, loyalty, and cooperation. This year's recipient is Ethan Beckers.
Good morning, everybody. The Mary B. Christian Award for Sustained Achievement. The Mary B. Christian Award for Sustained Achievement is given to the senior student whose talent and dedication has made the greatest impact on the Shorecrest Theatre program during their time in the upper school. Mary B. Christian was a Shorecrest beloved drama teacher for 18 years. The recipient of the Mary B. Christian Award for 2022-2023 is Sarah Ellis Morgan.
the Chris Borges Award for Outstanding Participation in the Arts. In recognition of her extraordinary contributions, in 1999, the Shorecrest Board of Trustees created an award to honor their former chairperson, Chris Borges. This very special honor is given to a student who participates in one or more art disciplines and best exemplifies the following attributes: excellence and scholarship, proven leadership, and dedication, support, and commitment to the performing arts. Our 2022-2023 recipients are Ethan Beckers, Jensen Halleck-Wishner, Lauren Brumbelow, and Sophie Rosales.
The Janet Root Rising Star Awards. Janet had a great eye for spotting the best talent among Shorecrest performing artists. To honor Janet, we have created the Janet Root Rising Star Award, which is given to individuals which have the music and theatre faculty believe have exhibited the most talent and artistic promise within the current year. This award is designed to recognize the most outstanding students who have made an extraordinary leap into the limelight. This year's recipients are Remy DeParry, Kaylee Dieter, Sally Keane, and Sabrina Everhart. Please welcome to the stage next presenter, Chrissy Dowling. Thank you.
The Outstanding Achievement Award in English is granted to one student, grades 9 through 11, who demonstrates excellence in previously produced analytical and literary writing. This student's writing was teacher nominated and then unanimously vetted by the English department faculty to reflect a pinnacle of achievement through strong analysis and voice. This year's winner is one of the best, if not the best writers I have ever had the privilege to teach. She writes with passion and voice, with enthusiasm and a depth of soul rare for a teenager or for adults for that matter. This student not only succeeded in learning argumentation and rhetoric, but found a profound sense of expression in nearly every prompt put in front of her. Her gift as a writer is evidenced in the extraordinary art and society blog she writes, Rosebud News. You know, on the side. Honestly, check it out, you'll thank me later. In it, she shares with the world her deep knowledge of history, art, politics, and philosophy. That depth of knowledge has astounded many of her teachers for years now, but it's for her gorgeous, poetic spirit that she deserves this honor more than anything today. One day, I predict, this student will be writing for The New Yorker, happily if you know her tastes, We therefore award the Outstanding Achievement in English Award to Story Pennick.
The Zora Neale Hurston English Award. The Zora Neale Hurston is an anthropologist, celebrated author, former resident of Eatonville, Florida, and resounding voice during the Harlem Renaissance and Great Depression. It was once recorded about her, how she had the nerve to walk her own way, however hard, in her search for reality, rather than climb upon the rattling wagon of wishful illusions. With Hurston's career spanning over 30 years and producing works as inextricable to contemporary curriculum as Their Eyes Were Watching God, she pioneered her own way. By recording and celebrating often neglected and invisible human experiences, she championed a way to celebrate diverse voices through her very collection of stories and histories. One of her friends once phrased this process as the gift of walking into hearts. In the spirit of Hurston's authorship, as well as so many others who promote writing from and about a variety of backgrounds, the English department presents this award to one student whose portfolio of writing, 2 to 3 pieces, best champions diverse voices in their writing at any level in the upper school grades 9 through 12. This award-winning writer was self, peer, and/or teacher nominated, and then anonymously vetted by the English department faculty. Though there were many submissions that spoke to inclusive voice and authorship, this winner best celebrates that voice through elevated inspection of one or more of the following areas: race, ethnicity, LGBTQIA+, gender, ability, religion, etc. Of this writer, Heather Allouge records, "This student's work stood out to me in creative writing. Her poems for their gorgeously clear and honest language, and her short fiction piece for its haunting imagery, rich world building, clever mystery making, and careful rendering of underrepresented characters as dynamic, captivating young people. Within my 2 years of working with this writer, she demonstrates the unique ability to combine literary prose with poetic lyricality, from analysis to creative writing to qualitative research. For her poem, Your Tiny Revolution, and her short story, The Girl from Below the Water, we award the Zora Neale Hurston English Award to Sarah Rose." Please welcome to the stage Jessica Thorne.
I'm also known as Jessica Thorne. I'm Ethan Updike again. One name we didn't get to call, unfortunately, wasn't on our sheet. Nonetheless, we do want to honor this student. Apologies. Okay, this is an additional Janet Root Rising Star Award. Again, Janet had a great eye for spotting the best talent amongst Shorecrest performing artists. To honor Janet, we have created the Janet Root Rising Star Award, which is given to individuals which the musical theater faculty believe have exhibited the most talent and artistic promise within the current year. This award is designed to recognize the most outstanding students who have made an extraordinary leap into the limelight. This year's recipient is Sarah Kingsford. Please welcome to the podium the real Jessica Thorne.
This is the Excellence in Math Award. The award for excellence in mathematics is awarded to the junior who not only reaches a high level of academic success, but also has demonstrated a love for mathematics that pushes them to investigate math outside the classroom. This year's recipient fulfills all of these criteria and then some. She just completed AP Calculus BC and excelled at even the most difficult concepts. As she balanced her rigorous academic and athletic schedules, she put in countless hours outside of the class on her own and with me to better understand the intricacies of calculus. Never content with memorizing an algorithm, this student always strives to master the underlying concepts. It is my pleasure to present the award for excellence in math to Sasha Schrottweiser. Please welcome our next presenter, Brian Potter-Racine.
The Excellence in Science Award is generally presented to a graduating senior. This award recognizes the breadth and depth of coursework within the science department, outstanding academic achievement in those courses, dedication to the pursuit of scientific knowledge both inside and outside of the classroom, authentic passion, abundant curiosity, and a clear commitment to future scientific pursuits. This year, the competition for this award was especially fierce, making the final choice extremely difficult to make. The science department took several weeks to share personal stories of our finalists, to explore their academic achievements, and most especially to debate the role of passion and enthusiasm in deciding who the recipient should be. When it comes to unabashed enthusiasm, I think we will all agree that there's no finer student at Shorecrest. Please join me in congratulating this year's winner of the Excellence in Science Award, Kevin Tang. Please welcome our next presenter, Miss Melissa Estermeyer.
The Excellence in Computer Science Award is presented in recognition of outstanding contributions to the STEAM program and its students. This individual is someone who has demonstrated high levels of academic and technical achievement, as well as demonstrating high levels of motivation towards their classes and content areas. This year's recipient completed all the computer science sequence in 2 academic years. In addition to joining the robotics team, where he served as the head programmer, transitioning the team quickly from block code to text code. In addition to programming, he has used his engineering and design skills across other disciplines and was instrumental in producing the hype video for both the Chronicle and the senior class. He was even invited to speak about his STEAM project at an Internet Librarian Connect virtual conference later this year. This year, the Excellent in Computer Studies Award goes to Joseph Bratz. It is also my honor to award the Computer Studies recognition of the STEAM certificate. The STEAM signature program is a pathway for upper school students to pursue STEM-related coursework that allows them to apply critical thinking and 21st century skills while investigating a specialized area of interest, including computer science, engineering, medical engineering, and entrepreneurship and design. This will be symbolized by chords during commencement, and the students will graduate with the Shorecrest STEAM certificate in addition to a diploma. I am going to ask that you hold all applause until I've called them all forward. First, Marco Camuzzi for his project in engineering titled A Universal Way to Couple Railways Around the World. Just there. Will Engelby for his project in computer science titled Fighting Against Plagiarized Code. Victoria D'Agostino for her project in the engineering titled Hyperlet, a new innovative watch band to manage ADHD. Dylan Weiner for his project in computer science titled Environmental Sustainability Application for the Lower School. Kevin Tang for his project in engineering titled Drone Shipping. Joseph Bratz for his project in computer science titled Looking Out, Using Augmented Reality to Increase Situational Awareness. Taylor Register for her project in medical engineering titled Intubation Training Device for Developing Countries. Sean Shikolslam for his project in computer studies titled WealthWise, a comprehensive financial management solution for businesses. And Jeremy Barden for his project in engineering titled Matastic, Affordable Gymnastics Training Mat. Please welcome our next presenter, Kayla Brizzi.
Sorry. Good morning. I'm pleased to present the Bradford Moore Excellence for Excellence in Social Studies. This award is given to a member of the senior class who has demonstrated excellent achievement and sustained commitment within the social studies department's advanced classes and related activities. Before revealing the recipient of this award, I'd like to share a brief overview of this student's accomplishments within the upper school social studies department. In terms of coursework, this student has taken Global Studies, AP World History, AP Human Geography, APUSH, AP Economics, and AP Comparative Government and Politics, in which they received exceptional grades and all A's, in fact. In addition to academics, this student has participated in a variety of social studies related activities as a member of Rho Kappa, and as a 2-year competitor in National History Day, where they received an Outstanding Affiliate Award. Furthermore, they participated in the Shorecrest 100 Historical Archive Service Week program for 2 years, and most recently earned full distinction in the Global Scholars Initiative. I'm pleased to announce that the recipient of this award is Matthew White. Matthew, we hope that you are proud of your accomplishments within our department, because we are certainly proud of you. Congratulations. The Social Studies Department also champions the Global Scholars Initiative, a Shorecrest signature program. In addition to specific course requirements, each GSI student completed a long-term independent study project on a topic of choice approved by the GSI board, working with a wide array of sources before presenting their final projects before the Shorecrest community. Symbolized by chords during commencement, the following students will graduate with a Global Studies Initiative distinction in addition to a diploma. I ask that you please hold applause till the end. Taylor Hicks for her project Child Labor and Ethical Challenge to Capitalism. Sophia Idiatulina for her project Case Study of Siblings Divided by the 2022 Russian Invasion of Ukraine, the Social Impact of Putin's Special Military Operation, and Matthew White for his project Is Amazon the 21st Century's East India Company, a study of monopolistic power and abuse. Congratulations. Where's Matthew? Please welcome our next presenter, Courtney Ellis.
Hello. The Dr. Pamela Hamilton Award for Excellence in Psychology, named for one of the longest serving and most beloved members of the Shorecrest community, is granted to a senior taking AP Psychology who shows strong academic performance, consistent class citizenship, a passion for the subject, and an interest in future pursuits in the field of psychology. This year's recipient is someone who has deeply impressed me with their curiosity, intellect, and hard work. From stopping me before class to share about interesting connections they'd made between psychological concepts and other classes, or ideas, or even movies they'd watched over the weekend, to making stickers with Sigmund Freud and Carl Jung's faces on them. This student is well deserving of this award, and I know he will make the psychology world proud as he continues his studies at Northeastern next year. I'm happy to announce that this year's award for excellence in psychology is given to Gabe Biesecker. Please welcome our next presenter, Al Irwin.
The Guillemette Latier Award was created in honor of Madame Latier, who, along with Madame Carnes, former instructors of French at Shorecrest, established the Shorecrest French Exchange in 1995. Each year, this prize is awarded to the most outstanding junior in French. This year's recipient was selected for achieving impressive results based on academic performance, work ethic, and dedication. This year's recipient has been one of the best students in French for 3 consecutive years. This student is the co-president of the French Club and she and one of her classmates won the second national prize of the French Week Media Contest in 2022 through the American Association of the Teachers of French. Please join me in congratulating Sasha Schrauweiser. The Maria Évora Award was created in memory of one of Shorecrest's favorite teachers, Senora Maria Évora, who taught at Shorecrest from 1979 to 1997. This award is presented to the junior student of Spanish who constantly seeks to improve their language skills, operates with a high degree of proficiency, and finds a heightened interest in the cultures of those that speak Spanish. This year's award is being presented to an individual who has consistently displayed a keen interest in and healthy respect for the Spanish language and Hispanic cultures. Their ability to make connections, their willingness to take reasonable risks, and their avid class participation have not only served them well, but have also inspired others in the class to reach higher. This year's award recipient is Rihanna Hussein. At this time, I would like to welcome the other class sponsors to the stage. We will now proceed with our Outstanding Citizens Awards. The Outstanding Citizens selected are 2 students from each class. These students embody all of the best characteristics of a Shorecrest student: accomplished in academics, involved in volunteer service, an athlete or supporter of our athletic program, an artist, performer, or supporter of our arts program. The ideal candidate reflects these qualities as well as serving as a positive role model for their peers. The recipients of the Outstanding Citizens Awards are, for 9th grade, Alex Estramera and Luke Lavoie. At this time, our 10th grade sponsor, Charla Gaglio, will present the Outstanding Citizens Awards to our 10th grade students.
Thank you, Al. The Outstanding Citizens for the 10th grade are Sinai Dunbar and Tommy Murphy. I would now like to welcome the 11th grade sponsor, Natalie Updike.
The recipients of the Outstanding Citizen Award for 11th grade are Adelaide Oman and Annabella Rosen. Please welcome 12th grade class sponsor, Stacey Alexander.
Our outstanding citizens for 12th grade are Nico Jackson and Kevin Tang.
These next awards are given to our grade level top scholars. This award is given to the student who has earned the highest level of academic achievement through mid-semester spring of this year. The top scholar for 9th grade is Sally King.
The top scholar in the 10th grade is Brody Jacquish.
The top scholar in the 11th grade is Sasha Schratweiser.
And the top scholar in the 12th grade is Miley McDonough. Please welcome our next presenter, Heather Alouche.
The Cum Laude Society was founded in 1906 to celebrate academic excellence at the secondary school level. Induction into this society is the highest academic praise a high school student can earn. Per the Society's guidelines, a chapter may induct a maximum of 20% of any graduating class. Students under consideration for induction must have attended Shorecrest for at least 1 full year, and each is considered on the basis of having maintained an academic record of the highest order during their 4 years in high school. This includes overall academic achievement, the degree of challenge in the course load undertaken, clear evidence of contributing positively to classroom learning, one's own and that of others, and a genuine sense of scholarship and love of learning. Additionally, students are those of good character, honor, and integrity in all aspects of their school life. On the basis of these guidelines, it is my great pleasure to induct 18 members of the class of 2023 into the Shorecrest chapter of the Cum Laude Society. Members will be inducted 2 at a time. Please come forward to accept your certificate and pin and remain on stage for a group photo afterwards. Our first 2 inductees are Beckett Foster and Jackson McDevitt. Our next 2 inductees are Dylan Weiner and Lauren Marquis. Our next 2 inductees are Taylor Hicks and Caroline Carlene. Our next 2 inductees are Trey Fudge and Camden Lerner. Our next 2 inductees are Kevin Tang and Karina Dua. Our next 2 inductees are Sarah Ellis Morgan and Miley McDonough. Our next 2 inductees are Serena Lynn and Sean Shikolislam. Our next 2 inductees are Addison Spataru and Gabriel Biesecker. And our final 2 inductees are Taylor Register and Ainsley Walling. And now, welcome back to the podium, Eric Schneider. Oh, after the group photo. Squeeze in tightly.
We have reached the part of our ceremony where we will recognize the salutatorian and valedictorian for the class. Those titles are bestowed upon the students who have the highest cumulative weighted Shorecrest GPAs and who have attended Shorecrest for at least 3 years. This year's salutatorian is Sean Shikolslam. This year's valedictorian is Dylan Weiner. Shorecrest community, this concludes our awards ceremony. I have some important directions, people. We are going to ask our audience to remain seated while the class of 2023 processes. Class of 2023, you are going to remain in line and continue straight to the Raymond Center, and we are going to begin our parade ASAP, okay? Once the class of 2023 has been dismissed, I will then dismiss the rest of the audience. Thank you.